So this video is going to show you all about using repetition in your font choices. So there's a couple of things I'm going to talk about here is, first of all, how to get the fonts and how to choose them, and I'm going to show you how to add extra fonts into your list here. So I'm just going to throw in a text box here, okay? And by default, look, it's gone with Arial, which is one of the most standard, most commonly used sans serif fonts you can get. So what you want to do really here is choose two fonts I would suggest for your poster. One kind of bold, exciting font, and then one font you can use for other things like simple titles or the text. So by default, you're going to have a list of fonts installed, okay? But Google has loads more that you can use, and you can find them here by going to More Fonts, okay? So you can search for these kinds of fonts, or you can filter. Look, we've got all kinds of things here, look. So we've got handwriting styles, serif, sans serif. So sans serif means it hasn't got the little feet on it, like say in Times New Roman. Okay, and you can even sort them by popularity. So what I might want to do is try a display font first, so a nice one for the titles on my poster. So I'm going to do this really quickly, and I'm going to go with this one, Concert One. Okay, and then I'm also going to choose, maybe I want a font that I can use like Monospace. Maybe this is going to be for my writing, or maybe just a nice sans serif font. So let's have a look. Okay, so this is going to be for my text. Here we go. So I'm going to go with Nonito. I quite like that one, and I press OK. So those fonts are now available in my, I might call it a palette of fonts here. Okay, so I can scroll down and you'll see that the Concert One title font is here. So if I just click that one now, and I'm just going to type the word title, okay, and I can make this say size 60. There we go. And that's how we play around with fonts. And we can do some fun things now with Google Drawing. So if we go to Format, we can go to Format Options, and we can do a few things like adding drop shadows to it, and reflections, and all kinds of stuff. I would only do these effects on titles, okay? So let's just open this up. Look, you can play around with all kinds of effects. Now, to make this title font a bit more exciting, we can actually use word art. So if you go to word art now, I can type the word title again, and it's here, look, and I can change the font. So I want my Concert One style, and the only advantage for word art is it's a little bit bolder, but you can also put an outline. So here's where I can really start to use my colours from last video. I've got my, let's try again, my blue, and I'll maybe do an orange outline. I can change the thickness of that outline, and there we go. And maybe just add a drop shadow onto it. So it's a nice title font. And then for the rest of the text, okay, I can use my Nonito font that I just chose. Okay, here it is. So the key is really you want to choose an exciting title font and then a nice font to use for the rest of the poster. And it's about being repetitive in your choices. So you don't use 10 different fonts, you use 2 or possibly 3 to make a really interesting poster that meets our CARP rules.